item number 5 on our agenda, which is public comments. This is a chance and opportunity for any member of the public to offer public testimony to the Board of Health on any matter. We would ask that if you were here to comment on a particular matter that is on our agenda, that you save that for that particular item. But if it's an issue of general interest, we would welcome public comment at this time, and I would ask people to hold those public comments to 2 minutes, but you'd be welcome to approach either microphone. Please.
Thanks. Hi, my name is Sam Bellamy. I'm here with StandUP-America, and I'm concerned about how our economy is doing, and they say we're in a recession. I think we're not in a recession. I think we hit a datum. This is how it's going to be in America for a very long time. So because of that, we are going to have less funds, less resources, and I'm concerned that we're not spending our money appropriately. We have subcontractors being paid $500 an hour. We brought this complaint up for 5 years. He's been bringing it for 5 years. I've been bringing it for about 7 months, and we haven't heard one person get back to us about this. And this is for Evergreen Care Network as an example. And no one's addressing this. No one's concerned about it. We're overpaying for subcontractors. We're overpaying for salaries, which are $135,000 here in King County for our council members. And we can't maintain this anymore. As people's incomes become stagnant and they don't increase with inflation, yet our council members do get this increase each year, and that doesn't reflect the citizens that you're supposed to be representing. It doesn't represent the people. And we want for you to recognize that that's happening, that we hit a datum in the U.S. We're not in a recession. We're in America. We're in this. This is what our country is going to be. And we need to start addressing this with new ideas, new fresh approaches, and we need to cut what we're spending so excessively on for budgets, for management, for our subcontractors, and we need to make sure we protect the less protected class. Senior citizens, students, the poor, the disabled, and they're not being helped or served with the funds we have. We have less funds, so we need to free up these funds, and we need to reevaluate and discuss and figure out how we can get more money. So I just want to bring that to the Board of Health's attention, that, you know, it's within your grasp to start lowering how much you give yourselves for salaries and the government, and it's in your ability to stop paying so much for subcontractors and reevaluate what we're doing in each of those. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bellamino.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alex Zimmerman, and I represent StandUP-America. Guys, for the last 30 years, and I repeat this again and again and again, as government destroy us republic, destroy us constitution totally. But it's not a simple destroying, it's something what is come, so government start acting like a gangster with Gestapo principle. And gangsters, this means stealing and racketeering. We're talking about dozen and $100 million. For example, December I win class action for $100 million. $100 million, what the Department of Social and Health Service steal from us for last 10 years. Behalf of 30,000 disabled people and senior citizens. It's $100 million. It's a very good example what is happening right now. It's everywhere right now. For 5 years, we're talking with Human Service Department 100 times. About $500, what is Human Service Department pay to private subcontractor. We're talking approximately about couple dozen $1 million who disappear to people who make a ton of money. So where is protective classes? Like poor people, disabled people, senior citizen, nothing happened. We're talking about housing. King Country Housing Authority spend a dozen $1 million. What is involved private subcontractor? Buy something, a property, what is cost a dozen $1 million. And approximately 50,000 family need support right now. 1,000 homeless, absolutely. We're talking about this for 5 years, every week. No one reaction. We cannot find one honest man who work for government. It conclude me to very important opinion. You know what it mean? Are you sure somebody who work for government understand what is happening right now? This means maybe your mental condition not enough for understand what has happened around. So where is you come from? It's supposed to be changed this. Because in my stupid head, you know what this means, come very simple mind. Are you come from another planet or from mental institution? It's exactly what as I ask you. Come together and change something, something doing. It's not enough money right now for only aristocrat. It's supposed to be a little bit more money for ordinary people. And 150 million American totally poor. And no reaction. I don't understand how this is possible. We forgot what is mean common sense.
Mr. Zimmerman, if I could ask you to conclude.
Thank you very much. So starting something doing, you know what is mean? For example, we have a committee, what is for 5 years, never talk about, never have a public hearing. This committee include human service. Lambert, I think, is chair of this committee, and I spoke with her a few times. I talked, how is this possible? For 5 years, this committee never listened to people about human service department, about housing, about judicial system. It's ordinary people what is we need. We need a government who protect us, ordinary citizens. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Zimmerman. Any other members of the public wish to offer public testimony?